And we're live right now, guys, on Twitch, recording this live on Twitch every single Thursday at, I think it's 9:30 a.m. Eastern every single week at the moment, or is it 8:30? Ah, shit, I don't know. Clocks are hard. You know the drill. It's crazy stuff. Thumbs up, subscribe, you know that sort of stuff. Pop an emoji in chat. Any sort of reaction would be fantastic. Helps grow this awesome channel. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. Keep it coming. We really, really appreciate it. We've got the boys here today. We've got both of them up and about. We've got our boy Hirsch here. How are you, brother? What's happening, man? How you been?
Man, not too much. Pretty good. Busy working. You know, deal. Same old, same old.
It is full on, mate, as always. It's a crazy time this time of year. It really is. How are you surviving? I mean, you know, we're leading in, of course, the silly season over the next month or so. But are you kind of prepared for this time of year, Hirsch, or you just wing it like the majority of people?
I'm never prepared. It's always just full send last minute.
Fair enough.
I risk it for the biscuit, brother.
I love it, man. That's awesome. And we've also got our boy joining us as well. He's half awake, so we've got him for a little bit of time here. Hello, Lego. How are you, brother? What's going on, man? Nothing.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
You're hanging in there, man. You got a new job, so it's pretty wild these days. It's hard to get to a lot of these streams, unfortunately,
these
for you.
1 a.m. starts, man. They're not like, this is not good.
Yeah, when we do the live streams these days, it's like 1 a.m. local when we go live. So it's pretty wild these days, especially with our boy starting off at 6 a.m.
We're waking up at 5.
Yeah.
This 1 a.m. is not great.
Yeah, so it's rough. So he can jump in when he can, but he's going to be on and off, guys, during the winter months anyway, until things settle down and we can move back in an hour or two. It'll be a heck of a lot easier for us then. No point going early if you guys are asleep. So unfortunately, we've got to work around the best we can. Happy Thursday, Tomac. How are you, brother? So, guys, we've got a fair bit to talk about, and something that just crossed our desk only what, an hour ago. This actually dropped, and it's actually this. If you have a look in the weekly shipments, guys, you guys haven't got them in the US at the time of recording this. There is the light side Galactic Legend tickets and the dark side Galactic Legend tickets now available to purchase in the weekly store. I'm not sure about this. It's not that many. And we don't know whether we assume it probably does roll over the 144, ticket cap. You know how there's the 144 maximum you can get? You'd think that if you're at 144 and you purchase this, you'd think it wouldn't deny it. I don't think, mechanically in game whether it could do that anyway. So you'd expect.
I think it'll deny it.
You think it will deny it? You reckon?
I think it's a hard cap. If it shows that it's capped and coded at that, and they've never let you go over it before, I don't think you're going to go over it.
It'd be interesting to find out. Again, at this point in time, it only lobbed an hour ago, guys, so we're unaware exactly how that works. But Galactic Legend tickets in the weekly store, boys. Hirsch, your thoughts, brother? You're a fan? Yes, no, don't care? What do you reckon overall, bro?
I think they're expensive, man. I mean, naturally, everything in Sorgo is expensive, but I'd like to try and look at stuff for the value. And one currency for 10 crystals that's a lot. So you're telling me that 50 crystal refresh should only net you 5 currency every single time? That can be right, but can also be very wrong. You can get 14.
Yeah. I mean,
it depends on where you see the value. If you need it as like a last second, I gotta get this unlocked before GAC. I gotta get it unlocked before TW. Whatever. That's cool. I like that it's available for that. And maybe that's why they made it kind of expensive to where people can use it. You don't have these real big spenders coming straight in day one GL immediately.
Yeah, that's it. It's anyway, Lego, your thoughts with it, mate, about the tickets now available in the store?
Yeah, it's a bit the same. It's there, I suppose, for that last minute, I need 50 tickets. It's there, I'm going to buy it. That's it.
Okay, so
I don't think it's worth, unless you can hoard them up and you can go over the cap, then it might be worth it, because then you can just keep buying it, especially for you and me where we've already got our GLs.
Yeah.
we want to start, instead of banking energy, we can just bank the material straight away.
Yeah, if it overflows, it'd be awesome for you guys because then you can just every week if that pops back up, you just boom, there's 75 more currency every
Yeah.
time. Bop bop bop.
Yeah. There's a message.
I don't think it will.
There's a message that just popped up at the bottom there. Better than hoarding energy forever and missing all the free natural energy. I disagree with that. I think that people are going to hoard energy regardless of these being in the store.
Yeah.
That's not going to make any difference.
You need too much of it.
Yeah, you need such a stupid amount. I think you're right. I think it's more of a last ditch. Okay, I need 40 more to get the last one to get the ultimate before a guild
Tomahawk
event.
had a good point too. You're also getting none of the salvage. You're doing no gear farming with getting those.
Yeah.
So a lot of that getting the tickets up, getting that currency is farming the gear you're going to need for that GL once you unlock it.
Yeah.
If you're bypassing that whole step, then what are you going to do? Buy the gear?
Well, that's probably what they want you to do, actually.
I guess so.
I feel they're testing the water with this to see whether it's worthwhile or not, and then maybe there'll be more current. You might get a 144 pack maybe at some point. Like I think that it's only a matter of time before they maybe release more. Now that up until now it's been a case of you've had to earn it. You've had to earn the tickets to unlock it. By your rolls. By your random rolls. You've had to earn it by doing your ultimate mats over and over. And it used to be 10, now it's 12. So they get more of these bloody things as well from the originals. It just seems to the point where now that, this was probably one of the last things that was still kind of restricted in the game, to needing to farm it through naturally. I think that taking that off the table, I'm not a fan of it. I understand why people want it, but I've always felt that, you got to have some luck on your side. It's frustrating, yes, day after day waiting for your refresh. But in, one pack in, a couple of these in the weekly store every week is not going to make any bloody difference because it's just going to refresh the next day anyway. People just have to wait until the next day to do some more. So I just don't see it being a huge advantage. I just don't. I just don't think there's a need for it, honestly. I like how generally you need to earn GLs and the ultimate mats that come with it. But anyway, let us know in the comments below what you guys think.
That's something I would buy.
What's something you would buy?
Mat.
Ultimate mats? Oh, yeah. Put that shit in store. Absolutely. If you want to make money, don't put the tickets in. Put the freaking ultimate mats in. Put that stuff in the store. 100%. I'd bank that every day of the week. And they'd sell like the freaking omicrons would. They'd go ape. Absolutely crazy. But, yeah, definitely something to consider. 100%. So let us know what you guys think. All right, so we got a new character coming, of course, guys. The last one in the Dr. Aphra set as well, of course. Son of Starros is on the way. She's on the way at the moment. And, man, I don't get these legacy events, guys. I don't get it. And what I mean by that is the first one that we had, of course, with Starkiller, they were revolving around, certain factions and making them better. And then we found Aphra up until now has kind of been, okay, we're giving components to an Aphra team. And then all of a sudden, just at the very end, it's like, nah, we're gonna give us some rebel synergy and nothing at all to do with Aphra.
Hondo's not gonna go with that.
Oh, but Hondo being neutral kind of is.
Stand alone.
Yeah, but this is where I'm confused. I mean, this is the thing.
Only the 2 droids.
Yeah, but you need the 2 droids, and then what? You're going to have 2 extra slots. You can chuck Hondo in there. You probably won't, but this is the thing. What else are you going to put in there? You'd think that these 2 slots would
We haven't seen
round out the faction, maybe. I don't know, but what do you guys think?
We haven't seen Aphra's kit, so let's wait and see what Aphra's kit does before we worry about what extra 2 characters we need.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're making Aphra just this 3v3 stupid game mode focused.
Yeah. And that's it. So another Tuscan style team to chuck in 3s.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's new.
It's going to cost so much more than some Tuscans.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's fair enough. Are we okay with this?
I don't really care.
With Aphra being a 3v3 focused character?
It limits her use.
No, I'm not happy with it.
It limits her use, considering the investment you got to put in for 5 characters.
So let's wait and see.
we gotta wait and see because she may be a 3v3 god, but also really good in 5v5. Like, look at how we were all worried about Starkiller being useless in threes. They made his adjustment. He's still clapping GLs.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
We'll see.
We'll just have to wait and see on that one, but I hope that she does have, obviously, a lot more 5v5 synergy than we're seeing so far. I think that 100%, she needs to be viable in that game mode because you can't have such an investment in a character and only be used once every 2 months. You know,
I
like...
think potentially we could see the droids really bring out the 3v3 synergy with Aphra, where they have I think one of them has the Omicron for the threes.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I believe they said she is, or Aphra's I'm reading in chat here, is a 5v5 focused.
Yeah, gotcha.
So Aphra's gonna be usable on more than just 3v3s. It's the droids that make the threes
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's talk about the character that actually is in the game.
That's actually a good idea. Let's get after. I'm excited, man. It's around the corner now. We're going to unlock it for those that are getting
we
some.
waited like 6 weeks for this one to come out.
Correct. It's been a while. You're right. So, Hirsch, you've had a good look at the kit, mate. You've dialed it down. You've had a bit of a squiz at it, and Stormtrooper Han's going to be pretty badass again.
I mean, Lego and I basically, I read over a lot of the like extra questions people have had, and Lego kind of looked at the kit. It seems pretty interesting. Gonna take some of those other rebels that you get with getting Jedi Knight Luke and Jedi Master Luke and giving you a better place for them. You know, they already have, like, Rolo has her TB Omi, but then you're gonna get these other characters that are relict and kind of just useless, sitting there, not pilots, and now they got a point.
Yeah, spot on. Sorry, Lego, my bad. Your thoughts, mate, on the kit?
Yeah, so like her leadership looks pretty good. So yeah, obviously with the Stormtrooper Han, like the game when they gain turn meter, they also gain crit damage, which is stacking, which is pretty good. That's obviously with the Stormtrooper Han. But then also there's like with Cara Dune when she removes turn meter, which she basically does every turn.
Yep.
She'll also do 20% max health damage.
Yeah, nice.
And
So
when
AoE is going to be pretty good.
She's gonna AoE, do 20% max health damage to them, and then give herself 25% max health as well. Because whenever you do an attack that hits more than once, basically, so it can be like, you know, a single hit, a single target multiple, or an AoE, you're gonna ramp your health. And I mean, she's already pretty thick anyway, so I'm interested in seeing how that goes.
Then there's target lock for crits. Like yeah. Yeah, that leadership looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty thick. But of course, the other thing is, you said, you know, the stacking crit damage. Well, straight up, we got this datacron in the game right now that, of course, you know, some of the bonus stats are crit damage, so you can stack up a fair bit of it already. Adding that to Sana's team is going to make it super brutal. It really is at the moment for the next, you know, few months anyway, for sure. It's crazy stuff. I can't wait.
And in terms of the Omicron, it looks.
Which one's more important? Which one's not? Because I think there's two, isn't there? I think, if I'm correct.
Isn't there only one?
Is there only the one?
It's only on the leadership.
Oh, okay. It is two. Sorry. I was just scrolling through. My mistake. Okay. So, yeah. Important? Yes, no, maybe. Do you need it? I mean, if you're a territory war guild, yes.
Maybe.
It's going to obviously give you another team to put on defense that's going to be pretty gross. I mean, obviously it's got to be tested
like
yet.
It'll probably end up being a single Omicron team.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Could get some good use. I don't know how great it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely is going to need some testing. You could see a random combination of some other rebels too. If you can do something with, you know, a little bit weaker CLS team and kind of maybe pull one of them off and throw them in here, maybe it can really punch up really well. Don't know. It's hard to,
I don't think it's not like Phasma where she could punch up to a GL. I don't think this can punch up to a GL.
No.
Yeah, I agree.
maybe like a, I don't know, like a gas team, something like that. Something that you need some real damage out.
Maybe gas.
Maybe gas.
And I don't even know.
Only
And
because you get you're immune to days. That's
You're immune to days, but they're not very fast.
they're gonna
Rex goes tenacity up.
Yeah.
You get crit by gas, and then you're all immediately down a cooldown, and then they're rolling.
Yeah.
So gas is one of those hard teams.
Cooldown reduction as well in your team, so it
Yeah,
might not be
so
too bad. You might be able to punch up to gas.
Yeah,
Always.
it might buff out.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see for sure. GLD actually asked a good question. Do we really think that, this team will really be used in Territory War?
It depends how much it can punch up.
Yeah.
If it can punch up to gas, then maybe.
Yeah.
It's always something new as well. If you can make some sort of interesting combination and it's new, and you throw that on defense, it always is a wrench because it's new. Nobody knows exactly what to use. Do you overkill it and then waste something, or do you underkill it and then you lose a bunch of times and there goes the war?
Yeah. That's the question. And I mean, there'll be some serious theory crafters out there that'll be poring over it and giving their ideas onto whether it's worth it or not. So give it some time and they'll tell you where it's all at for sure. But Territory War, would it have been better being more of a GAC Omicron? Would it have been better being TB now with a new TB coming up? Like, are we happy with it? It's a Territory War one, yes or no, boys? Like, what do you reckon, Ash? There you go.
It's hard to tell without actually using it.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
So,
I just thought with the new TB on the horizon, it would have made sense to release some TB Omicron characters. Like that just to me makes more sense.
Well, you've already got Rollo. You got Rollo that's going to be in that team that's got a TB Omicron.
Yeah, true. So she could be a just a supplement character, something like that, support character under Rollo. I mean, that's obviously one of the things they recommend.
I'm sure we're going to get a whole bunch of TB.
We'll be getting plenty. I mean, there's what 3 other characters that can already go in this team that don't have Omicrons. Lando, Stormtrooper Han.
Yeah, so it'll be.
I mean, Princess Leia even like.
Do we think at some point maybe Stormtrooper Han might even get a bit of a tweak?
Oh, Leia's got hers. So Wiggs could go in there.
Nah, I don't think so. I think Stormtrooper Han's
he's solid enough.
I think they just give him an Omicron, and it adds more turn meter given out on the taunt and some stuff like that. I don't think he's going to get a major, bumper or any kind of big change. It'll just be an Omicron.
Okay, interesting. The return of Wiggs could be fun. That could be interesting to see how that plays out.
That could help you out, wouldn't it?
Potentially.
Oh, different kind of wig.
Mm-hmm. I need all the help with the hair we can get, mate. That's a whole different story. Let us know in the comments below what you guys think. Are you happy that it's a Territory War chron or not? Let us know, do you like Sana at all? Is it something you have any interest in? Those, of course, they're going for Aphra will certainly be going after it. But let us know what you guys think in the comments below, definitely. Talking Omicrons, of course, is this other part in the game that's a little bit important. They're called mods, and if you're struggling or need some help, I know a guy.
Hey you. Yes, you. It's time to make you an offer that you just can't refuse. Pimpo's Account Services is the mod father who has helped countless players in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. You can get your account remodded or build your account to be the most successful in all game modes. He's the man when it comes to understanding mods. If you don't use Pimpo, you're gonna get whacked. If you're interested in a full account remod, hit up Pimpo today via email at pimpomodfather@gmail.com or head to Discord at Pimpo #9337. Pimpo, he'll make you an offer on your mods you can't refuse, or you'll sleep with the fishes.
And we're back, guys. Of course, thank you so much. Our boy Pimpo looking after the boys here with the Night Brothers. Full support of these guys and the channel. Thank you so much, brother. And guys, if you need some help, of course, with your mods and stuff, tell him Heinzie sent you and he'll charge you double. It's a stupid joke. I say it every time. You get the point. He'll look after you. Don't worry about that. For sure. One other thing we need to talk about, guys, of course, we got a new icon for the new TB. which has just dropped in the latest data mines yesterday, US time. It's the new Get 3 currency icon. It's only small. I'm sorry. It's on Discord. It's the best I can get.
Allegedly.
Well, I mean, the Get 3, it's pretty obvious. I mean, it's got the same freaking diamonds as the other one. It's got 3 little lines in it. Well, there's 3 of them. So Get 3 currency, it's 100% going to be the new icon for Get 3. Absolutely. But the question is that we're getting the icon packs obviously starting to drop. One thing I noticed in the calendar, though, fellas, is that there's no mention of the new TB in the December calendar. We were, of course, told that the new event was going to be released this year. Of course, subject to change. But will they need more time, fellas, to dial it in and get it ready? Or is it just going to pop up, as they said, this December? What do you guys think?
I think they could make an announcement for it, but I don't think it's going to be playable this year.
So the problem being is that the second territory battle this month is the day after Christmas.
Yeah, okay.
And I don't know about you, but I'll be probably more interested in another event
Yes.
going on that day.
Yes, cricket. Australians, yes.
So I don't need to spend time doing
I highly doubt they're going to be in the office to be implementing any new TB over Christmas time.
So unless it's coming in the next one, which is on the 12th, which is in
2 weeks.
It's my birthday.
Yeah.
11 days.
Sweet. Awesome. Yeah, so realistically, we're looking at January, boys. You think?
I would think so, but we'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, it'd have to be, as you said, released in 2 weeks. I mean, it's not going to be done over the just before the new year. That's just dumb. Like, it's just there's going to be no one in the office to make sure it works.
If they do that, then the TB comes out before Grand Inquisitor comes back again. Because Grand Inquisitor releases the day before Christmas.
It does too. It does too. Yeah, no, you won't see it till January. You won't see it until January.
So also,
that'd be a major spit in the face.
While we're talking about the calendar,
yeah,
the reason why the 18, the 05, and the 4 are in bold.
If you riddle me this, Batman.
Okay,
talk to me. Go to
let me bring the calendar up. I'll bring it up.
Go to the letters of the alphabet.
Hang on one sec. Let me bring it up. Let me bring it up here. Hang on one sec. Let me get it up here and we'll have a look. All right, hang on one second. Let me bring it up here.
You take those numbers from the alphabet, or you take those numbers and apply them to the alphabet. It gives you 3 letters.
Okay.
R, A,
R, E, D.
and D.
R, E, D.
Are you serious?
And then they're missing an A in Captain in the kit.
Oh.
So are they trying to tell you to read?
No.
Or is it red?
Okay, this is the thing, because I know Meathead loves throwing red herrings out there. He's a fan of it.
It could be from Polar. It could be from Polar Express. Lead and lead.
Yeah, this is the thing. I'm look. I mean, we've been, of course, and everyone has, not just us, but everyone has been certainly expecting Red 5 to come at some point. If this is one way of them saying, "Hey guys, it's on the way," wow, like seriously. But that's cheeky. I'll give it to them if that's the case. But
I think my favorite part of the calendar stuff is when they announced that Mara Jade was the calendar character for this month, and then you go to the calendar and it's Tech.
That was a good one.
That's my favorite part.
The color change.
Mara Jade makes a hot clone.
Color change on territory battles is different. The 5th section. Hang on, no. I mean, I'm looking at it now, and
yeah, it's like a darker green.
Darker green. Oh no, that's
it's an off green.
Yeah. You know what that is? Someone fudged up in the office. That's what that is. Like seriously, I think someone hit the wrong color panel when they were putting the spreadsheet together. That's what I'm reading into that. I wouldn't read into that one, but we'll just have to wait and see.
I know Mara's in the bonus calendar. I just typical CG fashion. Yeah, she's the typical character of the month, like how we do every month. But guess what? She's not in that calendar like normal.
It's just crazy stuff. It really is. But looks
what else?
Looks indoor green to me. Oh, okay. Yeah, camo green. Yeah, look, I get
Let's not
that.
read too much into this.
I think, but yeah, look, I mean, this is the thing. I mean, some of them are red herrings. I'm not quite sure about that. I know that Meathead likes messing with our heads. Like, it's honestly, it's a game to him. He's said that
I
it
got no
is.
tin foil beneath this hat.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's
Look,
keep
it gives us something to talk about, but I'll believe it when I see it. Honestly, I just, Red 5 would be amazing. I think that it's overdue. Let's be honest. That would be pretty cool. Ships need some love, of course. Now that everyone's using Profundity, no one's using Home 1 anymore. It'd be cool to get Home 1 up and running again with the Red 5 sort of fleet. I think that we'd all like to see that. But we'll just have to wait and see on that one, guys. But I would expect that most of their work's gone into the newest territory battle right now, I think. That's where all their focus would be. And it damn well should be, because we want to get it right. I mean, this is the first big, game content we've had for quite some time, since the Challenge Rancor raid. So
what if they made Red 5 the TB unit of the new TB?
Wasn't that Reaver though? I mean, Reaver's rewards, I guess.
But Reva's a reward.
Could be to get 3 it could be to get 3 ships.
It could be the get 3 ship.
I like that. I'm good with that.
But because it's such a big ship, you get some shards of it through an event. If you have these, probably the Profundity fully maxed out or whatever, and it's a really hard event. Similar, it's like the CAM mission, but for ships. And you have to have this RNG and strategy all go right. If Red 5 faster.
If they're gonna make Red 5 if they're gonna make Red 5 a reward for territory battles, that's gonna shake up the guilds like no one's ever seen before. Like, seriously. There is gonna be they will put an enormous pressure on mid-tier guilds that have 1 or 2 high-powered, players in that guild. They're gone. I mean, they'll just leave. They'll go to a higher end.
Maybe.
This has happened before. They will absolutely go to a higher tier guild.
Because it's happened before, it doesn't mean it happen again.
Yeah, well, anyway, we'll have to wait and see.
The game's in a very different position than what it was.
Yeah, true. Anyway.
Boy, the Legend Jewy had a good question here real quick. Are we expecting any characters like Geo Brood and Ark as we got, for the other TBs? We've gotten these kind of characters that are involved with, the setting of the TB.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't actually thought about that, to be honest. But what character would we expect? Like, what faction would we get it for?
It'd be really difficult because it's not like a single planet. I don't think I would see it. I think either that or like each of these planets is going to give out shards of characters that we've already had through other TBs.
Yeah.
And they're going to kind of be trickle farming this other stuff for these old or these new characters or new people joining the game.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll see any new stuff.
Yeah. I feel that the Get 3 currency is certainly going to be, also usable.
Red 5 and Gear 12 plus gear. Welcome to Get 3.
Gear 12 plus. Absolutely. We need a better way to get Gear 12 plus gear. This is going to be tailor-made for that. If you're at the top end, you're going to get the Get 12 plus stuff to get your relics easier. I can 100% see that as well. So anyway, we'll have to wait and see. Let us know, guys, in the comments below what you guys think. It'd be great to hear from you and get your responses and your thoughts about it all. But guys,
also, just quickly before you go, just in the update, we've got Talon is now accelerated.
Yes.
Hondo is farmable on Cantina 1D, so that's pretty cheap.
And
that's awesome.
And Dash is double drops right now, I think, as well.
And Dash is on every node as a bonus drop.
Yeah. So whoop, whoop, up and about.
I think it's pretty cool for new players with having him having Hondo on 1D. That means that you can get Hondo and play with him super quick.
There we go. Hondo's on the D. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be wild. It really is.
Pretty much it. There's a couple of little fixes, but
I like it.
Major.
I like it. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. It's been crazy. Thank you so much, boys. It's been great to have you here. Lego, I know you're half awake, mate. We'll let you go and get some rest. Thanks again, Hirsch. Really, really appreciate it. We'll be back again next week, guys. Gridsy, of course, 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll be on this week. Again, not quite sure what we're going to do, but we'll come up with some dumb stuff to do. Make no mistake. And then we'll be up and about again with GAC next week. So we can't wait. I think there's going to be a planning stream with TJ as well for fives. We're going to go through some new teams as well that we can put together and go through some modding. So we'll see you guys later in the week.
Also, it's obviously the first. This is the first Night Brothers since we announced our trip.
Yes.
This is true.
We're on our way, baby.
We are on the way.
We're on the way. We are on the way. Lego and I are going to be hopping on a plane. God, I feel bad for the
live Night Brothers.
We're going to have a live Night Brothers. It's going to be wild. We can't wait. It's going to be insane. It's going to be insane.
You're going to see how small Heinzie is in person.
Fuck off, Hershey. We're gonna have a live Gridsy as well. That'll be cool.
Yep.
So gonna be a live Gridsy next year. Guys, jump into the Discord server. All the details are there. We're actually looking forward to catching up with some people along the way. We're going to be at LA first for a couple of days. We're then going to Denver, of course.
That's where I'm going to meet up with the boys. I'm going to be out in Denver when they're coming through Denver.
Yeah, we're going to be at Denver for a couple of days. We're going to go to the Comic-Con. We're going to spend the 4th of July in Denver with Hirsch, so it's going to be pretty wild. I'm sure
if they were here in Kentucky, we show them the real, 4th of July. But in Denver, I guess I got to keep it, off the FBI radar.
Something's going to blow up. It's going to happen for sure. And then, of course, we're going to finish off. Lego and I are going to finish off with 3 days at Vegas before we fly home. So
if you fly home.
If we make it. Yeah, Your Honor, if we get through court in time, we'll see. But, guys, it's going to be wild. All the details are on our Discord server. We'd love to catch up with a few of you while we're floating around on our trip. So, keep tuned on that one. But we'll be talking about it even more as we get closer and closer. We're pretty pumped about it, so it's going to be great. We're going to finish each other off in Vegas. Hey, what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas, Ricky P. We'll see you guys next week. Have fun. Be good. Bye, guys.